My name is Emmanuel OKESON. I was born 1st July 1965 in a small village in Nigeria called Ugbo. From there I came to Ghana, of course, on business trip. And I set up a few companies in Ghana. That was in 1988. And the name of the company is City Lights Limited. It's one of the leading companies that deals in light and fitting. GIMPA is a center of excellence, and GIMPA is repositioning itself to be a world-class center of learning in Africa. I have passion for the school, GIMPA. I love GIMPA and I love the students of GIMPA. And over the period interacting with students and being a student myself, I have also observed few things which I think that are not in order. And I'm running for this position in order to help rectify these anomalies that I have observed.
He comes with the humility of a dove. He has the power of an eagle, the foresight of an eagle. And he has the work attitude of the ant. This is one man that I see as a mentor.
I think he works too hard, and when he takes on a project, he's determined to see to the successful end of it.
He's a very empathetic person. He always wants things to be done the way he will be treated when people. And then he is somebody that is fair. In fact, if in business terms, a very fair person and a result-oriented person as well.
He's very respectful, soft-spoken, and also very, very God-fearing. That is one thing I know about him.
The ability to combine the Christian life, the social life, and I will even call the intracultural, not even the inter, but the intracultural ability that he has, makes him quite a different person.
The good book says that let him who wants to be the head be the servant. I would say that my greatest achievement has been investing in people, because I feel that God created us to make impact in the life of people. And with all humility, I've been doing this for some time. And as a result of this, many institutions and organizations have recognized my input or my impact and conferred on me various honors and awards. West African Nobles Forum is a group of West Africans that includes politicians and former head of states and very important business people who have excelled in their various endeavor. And I'm so glad, I'm so happy and humbled to be one of the recipients of this award. Another important award is by the Nigerian government, the Business Personality Award. This is to acknowledge my contribution in the area of business in Ghana. The next one is Distinguished Achievement Award, conferred on me by the government of Nigeria for my outstanding contribution and performance in Ghana. Let me also mention the award from Ghana Customer Service Excellence. That was for 2011 and 12. I also have a special mention in a book called The Diasporans. This book is a compilation of prominent Nigerians who are making great impact in socio-economic life of Ghana. I'm just most humbled by these recognitions, and that is what propels me to do even more.
He's a man of integrity. In all my dealings with him, I haven't noticed anything untoward or anything that is negative about him.
His love for this, seeing people to grow and to do well and to succeed, I think it's in direct relation with what he's seeking to do at GIMPA. He has demonstrated through his investment here that he seeks to see people grow from one end to the other and also to achieve what they have targeted or set themselves to achieve.
Wherever he finds himself, you want to prove a point. He He does not consider, oh, because this is Ghana, let me slow down. No, that's not the issue. And this person must be given the opportunity to prove himself. Just as a Ghanaian was given the opportunity in Italy, in Verona, University of Verona, and he proved himself.
We know GIMPA, they have good name, and sometimes from outside, when you hear, you think everything is well, so well. But within this moment he entered, he's been able to diagnose the entire school to really come up with a solid vision, which I think will help the school.
By nature, I am somebody who always want to make impact where I go. And I believe that by running for this position or by winning this position, I'll be in a position to make an impact to this great institution.
You know, we're all used to businessmen and booking for appointments and what have you. This man just I asked to see him, and he actually called me. So I described the issues that were happening in the area. We have robbery, there were some rape cases within some parts of the schools that were dark and what have you. And I said, well, I needed about 10 street lights to put at certain vantage points. I was surprised. He said, well, we'll give you 50. But he ended up giving me 70. And he said something. He said, make sure that your schools, you take particular interest with your schools so that the kind of crimes that are around the schools can be stopped.
GIMPA SRC deserves better than what we have now. My administration will build a befitting secretariat where you have offices and a meeting room for the assembly. GIMPA students are not just ordinary students. And these are accomplished men and women who are in the middle or the upper class of the society. During the exam times, for instance, you know, students don't have a place to prepare for the examination. And so I want to be able to, with my executive, if elected into office, to be able to provide a comfortable place for them to learn in preparation for the exam. And then again, we have challenges with transportation. You know, it is not every student that have his or her own car. And sometimes when I close and I'm going home and I look at how people struggle walking from the campus to the roadside at that odd hour in the night, I felt that it is not the best. We have already started negotiating with a bus company who will provide us with buses to enable us operate the shuttle bus system, and so that they can help carry students to various to vantage points where they can get vehicle back to their homes or their place of abode. GIMPA is a unique school. You have captains of industries and businesses coming to school at GIMPA. I'm a business executive and I've employed almost 10 students from GIMPA. Now they are working in my companies and schooling at the same time. And so I am looking at a program where I can bring these captains of industries, those who have come to GIMPA and those who have not come to GIMPA, and the students of GIMPA together. My desire is to see more business people engaging or employing these people so that by the time they finish schooling, they have a permanent job waiting for them.
Really, he's a Nigerian, but he has come to stay with us for a long time. More so, he's part of us now, because I know Mr. OKESON, who have initiated so many projects, to be precise, in the Eastern region. He solely initiated a village electrification project, which he finished to success. I was there to witness, and others.
This is a man who has lived in this country for almost all of his life. He's married to a Ghanaian. He has Ghanaian children. So I don't know, but like I said, I really don't know whether that comes into play at all. In my opinion, it doesn't.
He's a student of GIMPA, and that qualifies him straight away. So not being Ghanaian doesn't mean he cannot contribute to the progress of SRC in GIMPA. He shouldn't come in at all. In fact, he shouldn't even be considered.
A very young man who's really achieved a lot. And to achieve that within this socio-political atmosphere that we have is quite interesting.
Everybody knows he's successful in business, but when it comes to school administration, he was not given the opportunity. That may even open the key to other things that he could do.
I respect all the other candidates, but I can say that some of them are still in school, some of them has not tested the real world out there. And so, coming from the background of being, with all humility, an achiever in the area of business, I think that gives me an advantage over the other contestants.
So OKESON is the man who carries few words, but in accomplishment, he has already accomplished a lot and he's in the position to do so much. And so they should give him the endorsement by voting for him, and they would see that they never made a mistake.
The students at GIMPA, if they seek a leader, somebody who is result-oriented, somebody who is accountable, and this is a self-made man anyway, so it is not about being a student leader to get himself something. It's about wanting to impact. It's about wanting to share what has helped him to grow his businesses, what has helped him to get the farm also going, get the school, the student leadership to also do the same.
People should go out there and vote massively for Mr. OKESON, for him to deliver, because he's a man of few words but more action.
All my life, I have lived and worked in Ghana. I was born a Nigerian and brought up in Ghana. My dear brothers and sisters, vote for me. Vote for me because I believe that I can do the job. Vote for me because I believe I'm the right candidate. Vote for me because at the end of the day, it is what I achieved that matters and not who I am in terms of nationalities. There's a need for a paradigm shift from where we are to where we ought to be. And I assure you that if you vote for me, together we will lift the image of GIMPA to another level. The time for change is now.